All right, Shalom. Shalom, Shalom. This is Howard One by Nyasha Allah of the Lions Den Camp, located right here in Jacksonville, Florida. Before I begin, I want to say Kal Halayim, La Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem, Harakah Kodash, Ma'amaf. Double honor to the elder apostles of GMS and their elders. Shalom to you, Akim, and Akwatim and children that believe in sincerity and truth around the four corners of the earth. As you can see on the screen, today's topic is in light of recent situations dealing with Iran and Israel. You have Trump trying to broker peace between Israel and Iran. Now, there's a clip I want to play. I may save it for another, probably right after this lesson. Y'all Ratazah. But I want to try to make this quick, just an update. I saw this article, and this is prophecy. This scripture has been coming out a lot this week. Why? Let's start off with this right here. I'm gonna turn this down. This is why right here. Habakkuk 2 and 2. It says, Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision. This is a vision. Vision is the same thing as a prophecy. And make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. And we've been running as messengers with this truth, like heralds, you know, pushing the word out in the streets and on the internet. All right, running the race. Verse 3, for the vision, this prophecy, right? The prophecy, the judgment, this vision is yet for an appointed time, man. And we in that time. But at the end, it shall speak and not lie. So it's going to speak and not lie, right? So it's going to speak out and exist, manifest, and it's going to be known that this was the truth in the scriptures. That it wasn't a lie. All right. So we're witnessing that right before our eyes. Let me get that too. Hold up. There you go. So lucky. Let me get this. Zephaniah 3 and 20. All right, let me go there real quick. Zephaniah 3 and 20. And it says here, and at that time, Zephaniah 3 and 19. Behold, at that time, see, appointed time, I will undo all that afflict thee, man. See that? So the Lord is undoing all that afflicts us. Even this satanic kingdom is falling apart. It's being undone. All right. And the bondage that we've been placed under is being undone. The curses. And I will save her that halteth and gather her that was driven. See, we're about to be gathered soon. Right now we're being gathered in the spirit. And I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. All right. Because it's going to be known that we are the prophets of the Most High. And ultimately, those same elect are going to be delivered. All right. And at that time, the appointed time, will I bring you again into our land, even in the time that I gather you, for I will make you a name and a praise among all people of the earth. When I turn back your captivity before your eyes, saith Yahweh. So the Most High is turning back our captivity before our eyes, man. You got those heathens over there in our land, and the Lord is shaking things up over there in the middle, what they call the Middle East. All right. And these are the prophecies that he put in place to turn back our captivity and bring down this place, Babylon, get it caught in turmoil, right, in the war. So it says here, where was that? Habakkuk 2 and 3. It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time." We're in that time of the Lord um, turning back our captivity and also bringing judgment on the nation that put us in slavery. They forget about that. Say they have touched the apple of his eye. So he's also bringing judgment upon their military as well. All right, all the world's militaries at this time. But at the end, it shall speak and not lie. So it's going to be known that this is the truth and it wasn't a lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. So even though we know there's wars and rumors of wars, but the end is not yet, and it's tarrying. He said, but it will surely come. It's going to happen, and it will not tarry. All right, when it finally kicks off to World War III. So now let me go to the purpose of this update. All right, because we're truly in the time of the vision coming to pass. All right. So as you see on your screen, make sure. Okay. Trump urges Iran and Israel to seek peace and harmony. It's crazy, right? So let me see something. Now it says where was that? There you go. All right, I'm gonna get the scriptures. First Thessalonians 5:1. But of the times that kind, as we just read, appointed times, and the seasons, we're in the season of prophecy and salvation and also judgment. Brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai so cometh as a thief in the night. So it's going to be unexpected. That's why it seems like it's about to happen, then it don't. It's going to catch all these people off guard. All right. For when they shall say peace and safety, now they finally screaming it out. Trump went over there, sent the U.S. military to do attacks on the Iranian nuclear facilities that were allegedly empty, and now they want to say, all right, peace and safety. No, and it took, man, look, they allowed Israel to take out a lot of Iranian delegates, you know, generals, military, some civilians. So now Trump called for peace, a peace, what do you call it, a ceasefire. And immediately during the ceasefire, Israel bombarded Iran with a bunch of attacks, and vice versa from Iran. So they're ignoring his call for peace because they believe in peace through strength. All right. As a matter of fact, let me get that real quick because they believe in peace through strength. And now this is what peace through strength is going to get them. This is Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yea, also because he transgressive by wine, he is a proud man. See, Esau is proud. Neither keepeth at home. They going all into other people's countries. You know, ever since Iran and a lot of those nations over there started what was called what was it called? The Muslim Brotherhood, I think it is, something like that. So He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. They got their military bases all over in other occupied territories, who enlargeth his desires as hell, man. And this is like hell on earth, they called it. That the war that was breaking out, that they called a 12-day war. And is as deaf and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. That's their peace through strength. But the scriptures say what? um 3:10, Joel 3:10, 3:9, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, man. Forget what Trump talking about, peace and safety. This is what the Most High calling for. All right. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into pruning, into swords, man. So they're gonna eventually, as you see, I think it was today, the Ayatollah Hamani or whatever his name is of Iran, he came out and said that they finally reached a complete level of enrichment in uranium through their scientists, the blacksmiths that the scriptures speak of. And all they got to do is transform it into a projectile. And they got allies like North Korea that could easily give them, and China that could easily give them projectiles to launch. You get what I'm saying? So beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears, man. That's the missiles. Let the weak say, I am strong. See, that's what there's a battle between strength right now. What did Trump say? Look, Trump urges Iran, Israel to seek peace and harmony after weak Qatar response strike. See, they calling what Iran did weak, a weak strike on Qatar, the Qatar base. So it's a battle between strength and pride right now. All right. So he's a proud man. But First Thessalonians 5:3, for when they shall say peace and safety, peace and harmony, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as a travail upon a woman with child, meaning unexpectedly, man. And they shall not escape. Man, it's crazy. It's about to get bad. All right. That's why you seen Trump cussing today. He's like, they don't know what the F they doing. he getting pulled into a war. He went over and did those strikes, and now they're not obeying the the ceasefire. So clearly, Israel's trying to pull America, or has pulled America into this war. All right. So it says President Trump on Monday responded to Iran's attack on the Al Udeid U.S. Air Force base in Qatar, calling Tehran's retaliation weak before urging for peace and harmony, peace and safety, including with Israel. Iran has officially responded to our obliteration of their nuclear facilities with a very weak response, which we expected and have very effectively countered. All right, so basically, and now if I show you another article, um, real quick, what's it called? We go here, you can see it. All right, it says Trump. Let me go to see if they got any images. You can see it here. Trump, Iran, and Israel. Iran and Israel have broken the ceasefire. All right. So I'm not gonna play that video. With you can look it up. Trump was snapping. He's like, yeah, immediately after I put the ceasefire out, Israel goes through and drops a mega bombs, all kind of. They weren't supposed to do that, so they're getting drawn in, they're getting pulled in. All right. So this is prophecy. When they shall say peace and safety, that's what they're calling for. Peace through strength, peace through obliteration of other nations, man. It says, then sudden destruction cometh upon them now, as travail upon a woman with child. We can see it. You can see everything building up, and eventually it's just going to happen. They shall not escape. All right. It says, but ye brethren are not in darkness, that that day should overtake you as a thief. So, man, there, man, just a quick update of this right here. Trump urges Iran to seek peace and harmony, also known as peace and safety, which is more prophecy, further prophecy to further the judgment to come, and also our salvation. So with that, I'm going to end it and say shalom.